Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Firestorm Gazala. We've just fought the final turn of the campaign. I'm Mark Goddard from Breakthrough Assault, and with me across the pond is Tom from No Dice No Glory.
Hey, everybody.
So just to remind everybody, we fought 4 battles in this turn. So the first one was pushing into Aladdin. The second one was Rommel's attack into Tobruk East. The third one was the advance into Ber Hashim at its fortified position against the Free French. And the final battle was the British counterattack into Ber al Hamat. So we've had a great response again. We actually extended this out to 3 weeks because there are a few people had messaged saying they really wanted to have some great finales, and we even had some huge multiplayer battles for this, which was great as well. So we've had, I think, 21 results with a minimum of 5 results for each battle. So enough to really get a clear idea of victors in each one. And a big shout out to Brent, who kindly fought a battle last night because we were actually drawing on one of the games, and I needed another result to swing it either way, and he dutifully carried that out. So thank you very much, Brent, over in Canada. So without further ado, we'll do our first result. The first result is it was the full weight of the Panzer brigades going up against the Grants and Hurricanes in Aladdin, and as the German commander, I'm pleased to say it was a 7-2 win to the Axis. So with that, what we need to do is roll our Firestorm results, and I've got on my phone in front of me. I'm just checking the rules for it, because I can never remember. So I need a 5+ to destroy Tom's units. So basically, if you get 7 victory points, it's a 5+ to destroy Firestorm units. So to destroy the Grants, I'm going to use the trusty roller down here. No, so he goes. So those go back into the reserve. Allied reinforcements. There we go. Move those out of the way, and to destroy those Hurricanes. No effect either. So those back in there. However, I obviously advance in here. And place that off there, and Tom, you just need to retreat your 10th brigade to an area of your choosing. Cool. Okay, so battle 2. So this was Rommel pushing into the Tobruk East. Now, I had a cunning plan here. First of all, Rommel should attack. So we've got to play the theme here. But obviously, even if I took Tobruk East, there's no victory points to be had there. I'd need to take Tobruk West as well, and I didn't have time to do that. But my cunning theory was, if I didn't, then this 4th battle that Tom had his counter-attack into the centre, he probably would have attacked into Balamed, because it's 50 victory points and has my fuel dump in, which I captured off the Allies earlier. So I kind of attack or be attacked. So while it has protected my fuel dump, the Brits were determined to defend Tobruk East, and they won 7-2. So in that case, we'll have to roll to destroy my guys. So I should have said, if you only get 2 victory points, you can't destroy your own Firestorm units are safe. So that's why we didn't roll on the last one. So Tom, do you want to roll to try and send Rommel to the reserves?
Okay, give it a shot. I don't think Rommel goes to reserves. I think he just gets eliminated. But we'll see if we can make the roll or not.
So I had to check on the. So it's 5+. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. So I had to look this up earlier because I think there's 20. So basically, if you capture Rommel, it's worth 20 points in the booklet. We'll look it up in a second check. But he's not captured because he's got. You can actually. He's not cut off. Obviously, they go back into there. We will just check the booklet later on, ladies and gentlemen. But that is gone. That attack has failed. So I've got to take that one away. That was a tough game. Those 4 25-pounders and 4 grants with defense, with the advantages of Tobruk as well. That's a tough one. So, wow, that's really leaving that exposed over there. So, battle 3, which was the thought here. I'm out of supply, so it's really tough. But I needed to get a good solid win, so to try and have a chance of destroying these Free French. If we can win and eliminate the Free French in the roll, that area would be captured. If we won and didn't eliminate the Free French, we'd remove the fortified token, and obviously, as this is the final turn, it'd have no effect. However, we failed. And the Allies won 6-3. So Tom, you can attempt to destroy my Firestorm troops there on the roll of a 6.
I guess we'll roll for the Germans first, the 90th Light guys.
Okay, they're fine. And oh no, so what am I doing? What am I putting them down there? They're fine.
Yeah, they're
and
fine.
the next
they
ones?
They don't go there.
Oh, she destroyed the Italians. They're down there. Okay, so we're still out of supply because we don't have a road system.
You should
there.
have a chance to destroy the. Should have a chance to destroy the French though with a 3.
Oh yeah, it's less than
Roll
2
the
points,
6.
isn't it? So let's roll. No effect there. Okay, so that's
well, at least you had a
been a
chance.
stalemate. Yeah, absolutely. That's gone to a stalemate. And over here, we're going to reveal. So before I do that, just to recap what we were doing. So first of all, Tom's idea here is an excellent chance to use Matildas, which we hadn't played in the campaign yet. It's the only area that had them as a Firestorm troop. But if you could take the centre, it stops me feeding in 3 supply markers per turn, and it also regains him 20 victory points. So formidable force there, out of supply as well, and actually I'm pleased to say the Italians held with 7-2. Obviously the mighty Italians managed to push them back. So to destroy the Matildas, 5+, and we do. Boom. And to destroy the Crusaders, no, so they're fine. So the air support goes back, of course, and they obviously stay there because they weren't attacking, and your unit remains there, Tom. So this is the final position. So what we really need to do here now is work out the victory points. So going around from the right, in fact what we'll do, in order to mark them out, we'll mark out areas that are taken. So only one area has actually been captured, which was this area here. Everything else has remained in the same hands. It's getting a bit busy in here, but what we'll do is we'll put that down so that we can see exactly what was there. So starting from the right, let's add up first of all what the axes have. So we've got 50, 70, 80, 110, none down here. You don't get anything in there, so we're still on 110. That's 130. That's worth 20, so that's 150, so that's 190, as there's none up there, so 190 points for the Axis. So Tom, do you want to tot up your allies?
Yeah, we should have me, then 40, and 60, and 80, and then 100, and 120, and then 140 be it.
So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20. Have I missed one? Oh, did I miss that one?
Yeah, where the Crusaders are worth 20.
Oh, I'll go mad. Yeah, he's going over it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So 140. So we're 50 points difference. So I had to take a picture earlier to remind myself how this works. So let me slide across on my phone. So the Axis side wins if it has at least 50 campaign points more than the Allies. But it's a tactical victory. It may not seem like a great victory, but your skilled efforts have pushed the British out of their strong defences. You may not be able to push further, but you'll keep the British occupied for months to come. And that's where he finished. Now, I did check the thing about Rommel. So Rommel's worth 20 points, but he's only worth 20 points if he's captured. But because he gets destroyed, you can't use the bonus anymore. But you get the victory points if you capture him. So if we had subsequent turns, I wouldn't get the +1.
Yeah.
So there we have it.
I knew there was something about him getting knocked out. Got it.
Yeah, so for future turns, you don't get that +1, which was absolutely vital in getting this far. So it's a hard-fought Axis victory there. And I think, actually, they're still in a very difficult place, the Axis. When we reshuffle, I'd have to split my panzers there, because I couldn't leave that fuel dump open, which means I've only got one Firestorm troop there. And the key thing is, throughout all of this, I've been denied taking Bur Hashim, which means I haven't got a road network, so I haven't got a reliable fuel establishment out here, which means all this area here is out of fuel, apart from what we're managing to get across to the Italians. So the line down here, apart from this little pocket, held pretty well, and then the Axis have managed to swing right round the right flank and come in under Tobruk. But there's a lot of defences around there still, and I haven't really managed to get through any of those fortified positions or even start whittling them down. So yeah, it's a tactical victory for the Axis, but in all honesty, I think that sums it up really well. That the Axis would never be able to push further, but they'd keep the British occupied. So to be honest, not massively far past the historical outcome, where broadly both forces kind of ground each other down.
Yeah, and it was overall very close, because had the Battle of El Adem in B6 had gone to the British, then the Germans would have been down 30 points and the British would have been up 30 points, and that would have so it really came down to a single battle. And I guess it's kind of what you want to have in a campaign, where you were close enough that either side could still possibly take it in the last round. Yeah,
because I would have come down to 160, and you would, so that would have caused a draw. You would have gone up to 170. I would have come down to 160. But then if you'd taken the centre as well, I would have come down to it would have reversed. I would have come down to 140, and you would have come up to 190. So those two, so really these, if the areas we were fighting on the victory points had been the other way round, if those Matildas had just got through, then it could have gone either way. And it was pretty close. We came out with 7-2s on those battles, but all it takes is a couple of results to go the different way, and that completely swings over. So yeah, really, really, really close, and interesting how out of supply we ended up as the Germans at the end of this.
It's pretty cool. It was a good fun game, and I know it generated, I guess, now over 60 games at least being played over the last 2 months. Yeah, I think, when I top them up, I think over 70, maybe even as many as 80 over a couple of months. So, great to get people back out playing again after everything that's gone on. And also it's kind of a proof of concept for us of using Tabletop Simulator to do everything, playing it obviously across an ocean as well, as the two generals not sitting next to each other, and it's worked. We kind of adapted this when along. Instead of fighting every single battle, we started playing the generals game for the first battle in a series along a flank, so that we were actually just asking people to play the final battle. So when we advanced up here, we didn't do the battle here because Rommel had won it, and then what we did was do the battle that counts as he pushed into Balamed.
and that allows us to do it. In terms of the future, I've had quite a few questions about whether we're going to do another one. The answer is yes. We are slightly torn between whether to do Firestorm Bagration or Firestorm Market Garden next. They were both, for those who've been playing for some time, they were both board games brought out by Battlefront. So they've got some really great rule sets, really complex boards, and each one has their own unique kind of special rules about them. So there's kind of partisans in the Bagration one, there's airdrops and supply zones and etc. in the Market Garden one. Yeah, and trains. Yeah, there is a trade in the Bagration one, so we'll have to work out how to play that. So I think
also remember that Market Garden and Bagration are much longer campaigns. They're like 7 turns. So
yeah, they are like 7 turns. So I think the plan is at the minute is we're going to run the Market Garden one. I haven't got a start date for it yet. What we needed to be able to do that was first of all prove the concept, which is what this smaller campaign here has done. And secondly, we needed to have more forces out for late war. We needed the SS book because so much of the SS was involved in Market Garden, which is obviously now out. Well, sorry, it's not out, but it's out imminently to everybody. I think if it didn't come out this weekend, it's next weekend. So probably next weekend, it will start hitting the shelves. So we've already built, and in fact, do you know what? I can show people on here. So we hopefully won't crash all this when I do it. I'm going to give a sneak peek to everyone who's watching this video. So here is the Firestorm Market Garden. Here is the Firestorm Market Garden board. As you can see, every single one of these areas on here is an area like it was in the Gazala battle. So this is huge. And this is an actual image of the board game you get. And rather than use the little flat tokens, what I've actually done is create 3D images for everybody. So we have the 176.
Well, did you created all those images for?
Sorry, I didn't. I will not want to take credit for someone else's work. These are already the items that have been produced for Tabletop Simulator for Flames of War. What I've done is I've taken those and I've named them and actually copied out so that they're all named the correct battle group for each area. So in the actual game, you get a small little figurine that you place down. So I've used these to be the figurine, and then they're all named. So you have the 1st Parachute Brigade, you have the 156 Brigade, the Camp Group Chill is defending this area here. So they're all named in the correct places. So you've got the 501st Parachute Infantry Regiment there, the 504th, 505th, 508th, and then you have your reserve forces. So you have Camp Group Hummel, the 506 Schwer Panzer Brigade, and you have these airdrops going on, and it's a much larger game. As you can see, you can have up to 12 turns of this. So this could take 3 months to do. Even if we do 1 turn per week, that's 3 months right there. So we need to sit back. We need to work out how we're going to do it. Whether we actually play out every turn, whether we do some with the generals game, and I think 3 months is a bit long. I don't know what you think about it, Tom.
Yeah, that's usually about the limit of attention span. I think about 6 weeks is where you want to try to target it.
Yeah, so I look at it that we probably want maybe... I lean towards probably doing 4 turns, actually getting people to join in with battles, but we'll play 12... if you need to play 12 turns, we could do, every 3rd turn someone could play. And then 2 turns will be the general's battle, and we'll do the video for it. But yeah, we need to work out what we're doing. I've got to get the book out, see how long the actual game is. Sorry, this is number of battles, not number of turns. It's 5 turns for the actual campaign, but that's still a minimum of 10 weeks. So it's still coming up 3 months. So yeah, we need to work out how we'll play it out, and maybe we do turn 3 and turn 4 are generals turns where we just play them out, and turn 1, 3, and 5 we get everyone to join in with. So we'll have a thinking cap on that, and we'll let you know when it's ready. And I hope everyone by then will be into the SS, but people will be able to get their Brits. And I think there's a lot more players at the minute for late war. So and as things, touch wood, improve around the world, we're going to see more and more games happening, and we really hope this will be a great way to continue to get everyone back playing as the whole wargaming community kind of comes out of enforced hibernation.
Excellent.
Cool. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed Firestorm Gazala. As I say, a tactical victory to the Axis, and a little preview here of further things to come for the Flames of War community. Thank you very much for watching, and to everyone who sent battle reports in, an awesome thank you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to put them all up on the website. I've tried to get a smattering, and then also make sure we noted those who are consistently sending in lots and lots of reports, and also thank you to Battlefront, who's been kind enough to supply some prize support. So what we've been doing every turn is just surprising a couple of people who send in battle reports, and particularly those sending really great battle reports with a free box set on behalf of Battlefront as well. So thank you guys. Cool. Until next time.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for putting this all together. It's been a lot of fun to execute the orders and go out and play the battles, and it's really added a gaining value to a lot of people around the globe. So thanks for your efforts initiating this and running this effort.
No problem, Tom, and thanks for your time and tactical prowess with it as well. We will catch you later. Bye.